serious vloggers, stay tuned. You're gonna like this. Howdy everybody, it's Kentucky Ranger with another review of something really cool. Now, a long time ago I did a review on a cordless lavalier mic. It was decent, it was like entry-level quality. This one here is awesome. It's COMICA, I think that's the way you say the name. It's the CVM-WS50. I don't know what the C stands for. Anyhow, it's 6-channel UHF cordless lavalier mic. And I'm going to show you something really cool. First of all, the bag. It's a really nice bag. It's got their logo up there in the corner. And my little dog's crawling around. I don't know what she's doing. Anyhow, inside the bag, we're going to find a really nice carrying case. Okay, there's the unit for your phone, and there's the unit for the microphone, and then there's all the different doohickeys and supplies. We'll get into that here in just a minute. Just wanted to show you. Plus, it has a little foam separator, so that when you close this, nothing scratches or comes into contact. It's really cool. Okay. First of all, this is designed for smartphones. So if you have a smartphone, you're really gonna love this. Okay, here's the main unit. All right, and it's really cool when you think, well, what's the little doohickeys? Well, I'm gonna show you. What you do is you flip these little hooks around. So now you got the hooks out. Let's see there. And what you do, I got all my phones because I'm recording this with my phone, so I got my wife's phone. Any smartphone will work with this. You unscrew this. Okay, she's got a little phone, so probably won't take it. Yeah, there we go. And let me make sure I got it on the right side. Nope. Let me turn it over. Okay. Now, if you're going to use an iPhone, like that's what I use. Well, first of all, let's see. It comes with. Where's the adapter? Okay, there's the mic. Okay, here's the adapter, and it plugs into the side here. And then this, if you've got an older iPhone, you just plug it into the headphone jack. But because Apple did away with the headphone jack, you need one of these. And one of these is the 3.5 millimeter Lightning to TR. What is it called? The TRRS for the cell phone adapter. So what you do is you plug this into this. Thanks, Apple. And you plug this into your phone. Okay, so now this is set up really, really simple. So now this is set up for recording. Now this is the remote unit. You can see it's pretty small. It's not huge, and it does have a little belt clip. You see that? Plus, it has a 1/4-inch tripod screw mount. So what you can do, you can either clip this to your belt, or you can take this off, and it comes off real easy. It's just a spring. It comes off. See, there's little holes there. You just take that spring off, and then what you can do is you can mount this to a tripod. I'll show you that in a minute, how you do that. Well, I'm going to leave that off for this. But anyhow, here's the mic. And it comes with a really long cord. It doesn't say how long the cord is, but I would say that it's a good, probably, what would that be, 2 feet? It don't have to be real long. In fact, I've kept it munched up and I just put it in my shirt pocket when I use it. But you just plug this in here and it's all set to go. And what I do is I just put it in my pocket like that and then just there, now on the shirt. Of course, this is all hid in my pocket, but you could take it and get fancy with it and put it down your shirt and put it down on your belt and stuff like that. But that's the really cool thing is this uses just a standard 3.5 millimeter stereo input. So I'm gonna show you in a second how that works. But anyhow, it's a nice little lavalier mic, and it comes with the cutest little windsock. It is so soft and furry. I don't know what that's made out of, but you can take that off if you don't want it. You just release the little thingy there. If you don't need that much windsock protection, it comes with the little windsock. Oops. Oh, the clamp's got a hold of it. There we go. So you can take that off, and then you're left with a fur-ridden, just a regular windsock, or you can take that off. You don't really want to take that off, so I ain't going to take it off. But anyhow, that's just the normal, the way it looks. That's just extra wind protection, which it's really cool. It's got a nice clip, nice metal clip. It's not plastic. Just a really nice microphone. In fact, you're going to hear how nice it is in the clips that I have coming up. It also comes with this little tripod stick that you can mount to the bottom here. And that's another thing, you mount this on any standard tripod. So now you got a handle that you can, go around, do your thing. Plus, if you want to set this down to do recording, that all flips out. It's kind of like, it's kind of like the, the Manfrotto's got a model of this. Of course, it's really expensive, but it's a good sturdy stand. You hit this little button and you can move that anywhere you want it and then lock it. So that is awesome. I love that. Plus, you can just carry it around. It's so convenient, if you're out like at a museum or something. And oops, I gotta tighten that down. It's getting away from me. Okay, like you're at a museum or something, and you're doing your thing, and then you want to sit this on a counter and walk over to an exhibit. You just flip that out, set it down, and there you go. And then you can do your thing. Or you can mount this to a tripod, or you can mount it to a selfie stick tripod like I have. Oh, and another thing is the top. As you can see, it's got a 1/4 inch mount. So if you've got a light or something you want to mount on top of this, you can mount it on top of this. So, or a microphone, of course you're using this, so you don't need a microphone, but if you want to use, mount a light or something else, like one of these light bars. And the reason I got these, I'll show you in a second. This is going to be a lengthy video because this thing is so cool. Yeah, you can mount something like that and then put a hot shoe, some kind of light or something like that. Anyhow, that's what that is. Let's see what else. Oh, when you turn this on, it's a 6-channel UHF tuner. So let me show you when you turn this on. Okay, it's trying to pair. You can see that light's blinking, and it's on channel 3. As soon as I turn this on, they're going to pair. You just hold the power button. Okay, they're already paired. Both ends have a level meter and a battery meter, which is really awesome. I really like that. So you can tell what the audio level is. Plus, this main unit I guess you call it the home unit. It has a volume control, so you can control the gain so that when you're recording, that way you have control over the audio, how loud it can be. And down here at the bottom, it has a headphone jack, so you can plug the headphones in and you can get actual real-time monitoring of the audio while you're recording. So that is really cool. Okay, and that's just how simple this is. It's so easy to use. But here's the really cool part. Now, it doesn't come with one, but if you get a TRS, a 3.5 meter TRS to TRS adapter, you can do some really cool things. And I want to show you what I'm talking about. First of all, if you have one of these microphones, this is a Boya. There's different brands. This is just a shotgun mic. I use it for a lot of stuff. Just your normal little shotgun mic with a mount, tripod mount. Plus it's got a screw thing so you can do it on a tripod or a hot shoe. But what's cool, I bought this and it comes with, where is it? Here it is. The TRS to TRRS, so that I can plug this into my cell phone like I have to do with this. So that's how I use this microphone with my cell phones when I'm recording. But what's really cool is this microphone also comes with one of these, so you don't have to buy one. But if you're just going to use the lavalier mic, you can use this if you've got a camcorder. I'm going to show you, this is really cool. You can set this microphone up, and what you do, because this has a standard 3.5 millimeter plug, you can use like a light bar like this, and the way you work it is you put the microphone on one end like this. Okay, and these light bars, I'll have a link in the description so you can get one. They're not too awful expensive. I'm not going to put a price because they're constantly changing. But because this has a 1/4 inch mount, what you do is you can mount this on this light bar. Okay, and the way this works, because it's a standard plug, you plug that into that, plug that into this mic, and then you mount this on a tripod, or like the little monopod tripod that I have. Say you're at a live event and you're wanting to record a speaker, and you don't necessarily want to put the microphone on the podium because they'll be banging on the podium or whatever, but you can sit this close and just have it pointing at them, and it will wirelessly transmit to your phone. So now you're up close and personal, because you know how it is, these, like preachers or public speakers, whatever it is you're at, when you just use your phone, you can't hardly hear them because of the, the ambient noise in the building. This puts the microphone right up at where they're at, and then you just monitor here, and if they're too loud, you can turn this up and down to make sure that it's not overdriving your smartphone that you're recording, and you're gonna get an excellent recording of a public speaker. I think that, oh man, that is so cool. And here's another thing you can do is, okay, you're just doing the lavalier thing, and say you're at a museum, just like, only instead you're wanting to use, instead of using a smartphone, you got a camcorder. Okay, well, this Canon camcorder, which most camcorders are like it, you can't plug a lavalier directly into them unless it's powered. Well, the way to work this is you take a little light bar. So I got a little bitty one. And they're not very expensive. I'll have a link to one of these too in the description. So what you do is you mount that, and then oh, that's not the one. You need the base unit, the home unit, whatever you want to call it. But what you do is, I'm trying to do this because I don't want the video to be real long. It's going to be long anyway. So anyhow, you just take this, and because you're not going to be using it with a cell phone, you're going to be using it with your camcorder. Okay. Okay, now because it's got the mount on here, you're not going to be able to use this. This is where it would come in that you're probably, if you don't have one of these microphones, you're not ever going to intend to use one, but you want to use the lavalier, you need the TRS to TRS adapter, 3.5 millimeter. They're about $8, something. You know, it's the same thing. The prices are up and down all over the place, but you can check to get one. Same thing with the Apple Lightning adapter, and make sure it's Apple brand. Don't get the offshoot stuff, because I guess there's like a little chip in here or something. And when you get, because I've went through a couple of the Chinese ones, and it's hit and miss. They either work or they don't. If you get an Apple brand, it's going to work. So, and I'll have a link. I think when I looked, Amazon, it was like they're on sale for $8.86 or something, I think. But they're normally like $18. But you got to have one of these, or you have to have one of these if you're going to do this camcorder trick. So anyhow, what you do is mount this, at least on this camcorder. Okay. Screw this in. Okay. Get that on there good and tight. Because this slides, see that mount works? I just slide it, put it right up to the battery, and lock that down. Open that up, and then I plug one end into the home thingy, the other end into the microphone input, and that way it's not interfering with anything. And if I had this on like some kind of a tripod, and I'm recording, and I have this, it looks sloppy now because I got the wires hanging, but you get the idea that if you're gonna do this and hide the wires so you don't look goofy. Now, okay, I'm recording, and say I got this on, like, well, I could use this. Let me just use this because it comes with it, so I've got it handy here. So let's say you got it on a selfie tripod or a regular tripod or one of these. Okay, I can do this, and now I'm at the museum and I'm talking, and you know how this works, you vloggers. You're in a museum and you see something in the distance and you want to get a really good shot, but you want to explain what it is you're doing. We can take this, you can set it, then you hit that little button, and then you can swivel this around and get it in frame what you want to do. You do that, and then you walk over to whatever it is that you're doing, and you explain, hey, you know, I got this thing, and that's what the clip coming up I'm going to show you. Because you know, when you walk away from a camera, it has a hard time picking your voice up. Well, with this, it's right here. So, and it's so cool because the way I have this set up, you see there's the viewfinder. Well, let me open the thing here so you can see. See, there's the viewfinder. That's not interfering with this. Plus you can monitor what's going on here. Turn it on so you can see what it looks like. See, so you can monitor the audio, and plus you can monitor what you're recording. So and I'll tell you what, I've reached out to COMICA to see if they might include one of these adapters. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. But if you're serious about this and you've got a camcorder, and that's what you really want to do, is use your camcorder with this, or DSLR, same thing. You could get a hot shoe adapter, and I know I'm not recording anything. Anyhow, you get a hot shoe adapter, and you can mount this on the hot shoe and do the same thing with a DSLR, because this is straight TRS stereo to stereo. Plus, because this is powered, it'll work and you'll be able to hear it, because there's a lot of DSLRs that are the same way. You can't directly plug like a microphone like this or a lavalier mic. You can't unless they're powered. You can't just plug them in because there's no phantom power, and without the phantom power, the preamp power, it won't work. Well, this, because it's going through a preamp and it's going in, it'll work. I think it's so cool. And these little cords, they're only like $8 or $9, and I'll have a link because I got this one off of eBay. I didn't get it off Amazon. Sorry, Amazon. But anyhow, oh man, it's just a cool unit. So, what have I missed? I ain't missed anything. It's just really cool. And I didn't go into the details because programming it's so straightforward and simple. Now, if you're in an area, and that would be where having a little set of headphones so you can listen, and if you're getting some kind of weird interference, that's why there's 6 channels. Let me show you. It's so easy to set the channels. See, I'm on channel 3. But you hit this little channel button. See, and it goes up to 4, 5, 6. Where am I at now? Okay, channel 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 channels. So if one of the channels is making a little funky noise, which I haven't had a problem with that, but if it does, you got 6 channels to choose from. And you make sure whatever channel this is on, this one's on the same channel. That way they'll talk to each other. Otherwise you ain't gonna hear anything. And this will keep blinking. See, it's constantly blinking because it's waiting for this. So channel I'm on, so I can show you guys. Okay, channel 3 or channel 5. Crap. Okay, so see, it's blinking, it's looking. Okay, this is on channel 3. Now the second I get it on channel 5, it'll stop blinking. That lets you know. Okay, one more, channel 5. There, see, when that's blinking, that means it's still looking. So once you get the 2 channels the same, that light will stop blinking. So just a heads up. Oh, and another thing is, when this is turned on, as long as you just short press real quickly, click that, and what that does, you can see on here. Okay, when you press that, this little light, green light, it'll also turn red. That's the mute. What that is if something's going on and you want to mute the microphone for a minute, that mutes it, and then you press it for about a half a second. Let's see. Oh, I just turned it off. Okay, press it for about a half a second, that mutes it. Press it again, that unmutes it. It's got a mute button. But just so simple. There's just not really a whole lot. It's so easy to use. It doesn't say what the battery life is. So I set this up the other day and plugged it in, and I just left it run at the house with the TV going. See how long the batteries lasted. 8.5 hours. So the battery life of these things is incredible. 8.5 hours. I don't know of anything that you would want to record 8.5 hours of, but just remember that. So anyhow, I'm going to go to the clips. I want to show you what the difference between just using the microphone in your smartphone as opposed to the microphone with this setup. So we're going to go to that video, those video clips, and then I'll come back and wrap this up. Alright, this is just recording with the internal microphone and the camera. So say you're at a car show and you see this nice car and you want to talk about it. So you walk in front of the camera and you walk over to the car and you talk about it. It's got real nice rims. This is a cool Outback. It's got a really nice interior. So you can see just what it looks like. So now we come over here. You see the engine. Pretty cool looking engine. That's what the H6 looks like on the 2015 Subaru Outback. So let me go back here. Set this back down. So I can close the hood here. Hydraulic lifts instead of just a stick. That's really nice. Has a real spacious interior. See, it's pretty high off the ground. Has a nice luggage rack, doohickey up here. It's a cool car. Okay, the next scene. Say the next scene is going to be me with the microphone. A few moments later. Okay, this is me with the wireless microphone. Same deal. You're at a car show and you want to look at a car. Well, you're going to see the big difference. So, anyhow, this is a 2015 Subaru Outback. Really nice car. You look inside. It's got really nice features inside here. The windows are a little tinted, but on the front, not too bad. Whoa. Okay, and then the back windows, as you can see, they're really tinted, which is nice for the passengers. Also, it comes equipped, at least this one, with a 3.6 liter H6 engine. And what's really nice about this is instead of having to lift it manually and have a stick, you can see it's hydraulic. Isn't that cool? So let me come over here and let me grab the camera and show you. I'm stumbling. I'm sorry. It's hot out here, y'all. Anyhow, there's the engine. That's what a 3.6 six-cylinder H6 engine looks like in a Subaru Outback. So it doesn't look too bad. Now we're going to go back here. Okay, there we go. Get that situated. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to go back here and close the hood. It's pretty nice. I love the hydraulic shocks on the hood. Plus the hood's made out of aluminum, so it's lighter, which makes it easier. You can see it's a pretty tall car. Has a nice roof rack. What's really cool about this roof rack, I haven't done it in a while. I can't remember how you unhook these things. Let's see. There it is. They haven't been taken out in so long. Yeah. There it goes. That's really cool because you can see these, and there's a little rubber bumper so you don't bang it up. But anyhow, you can take these. There's a lock on the other side. You can't do it because the other one's out. You have to take them both out. But anyhow, you can stow these for aerodynamics. I think that is really cool. Anyhow, it's just my car. I'm trying to show you, like, when you're in a situation like this, the difference between the mic being in the camera and the mic being right here. So, we're back in the studio. It's so hot out here. Blech. Okay. Well, I mean, you see how easy it is to use. This is so cool. The only drawback, I guess it's a drawback. It depends. Well, it's how serious you really want to take your vlogging. It's $169, but you can hear the audio quality is extremely good. The range, oh, that's another thing, the range, outdoors with no walls or anything, it's 197 feet, 60 meters. If you're in an enclosed area like a building and you got walls and stuff, it's 30 meters or 98 feet. Extremely long range. So I don't know of anything you would have to stand 197 feet from, but you can get 197 feet from this. So if you're like, I don't know, recording Grand Canyon and you want to get way down, hey, I'm down here. I really don't know, but extremely long range. Awesome carrying case, little travel case. Oh, comes with a charger. It's weird it only has one charger because you got two things to charge. I guess you have to charge them one at a time. It's USB. I'll show you there. Regular USB to the micro USB Slim. Get off my face. It's the micro USB Slim. So if you have another one of these cables, which I think all of us in this digital age, we probably have half a dozen of these laying around. If you don't, then you'll have to charge them one at a time. Now, when I recharged these, it only took about 2 hours, and they were completely depleted. You know, like I said, 8.5 hours. So it takes about 2.5 hours to recharge them. Comes with a really nice little manual. Comes with a big, I guess you can get a big microphone for it. That'd be cool, like an interview microphone. I'll have to look into that. That's really cool. And God bless them. Look at the nice, look at that big type that old farts like me can read. Beautiful instructions, awesome instruction manual. Big writing, A+ for the big writing. God bless you. I think this is a warranty card or something like that. The COMICA, a warranty card. But even the warranty card, it's little typing, but it's not too bad. What have I left out? Lord have mercy, I don't know. It's just so cool. I'm so excited to start using this. And this microphone alone is just extremely high quality. It is not a cheap lavalier mic. You can hear the audio quality is excellent. You can use it with a camcorder. You can use it with a DSLR. I don't have a DSLR to show you, but you can use it with one because it's amplified. 5 Rangers, hands down 5 Rangers. Audio quality is awesome, and I love the fact that this is incorporated as a cell phone holder, so you don't, it's not a separate, because if you remember the other one that I did, everything was separate, so it was clunky. This is just, it streamlines everything. It's a game changer as far as I'm concerned. Yes, the CVM-W550. I don't know what the C stands for, but it says, there's a, in parentheses, it's C on the listing on Amazon. It's so hot today. But it's 4th of July too. I had to wait to film it or to record this because the fireworks was going off like crazy. Anyhow, God bless everybody. I appreciate you watching. Like I said, these light bars, they're not too awful expensive. I'll have a link to the long one and the little short one. So that, like, if you're going to use it with a camcorder, you can, or if you're going to use it with a tripod like this, you know, to record public speakers, you can. I'll have a link to this cord if you need it. I think it's the manufacturer's Movo. Is that how you say it? Movo? I don't know. But it's the 3.5 millimeter TRS to TRS. It comes with, I've got all these adapters. Okay, it comes with this, and it's the TRS to TRRS. And you're asking what the difference. The TRS, as you can see, is a typical, it's a stereo headphone jack. It has 3 conductors. You can see 1, 2, 3. And the TRRS is for cell phones, and you can see it has 4 conductors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And what that 4th one is that is for the microphone. So because you know that cell phone headphones has a little microphone, so you can speak, you can call, make calls and stuff like that. That's why it has that adapter. It's kind of goofy, but there you go. And I hope when y'all see this, maybe COMICA will get back to me and I can update you guys to see if they're going to include, because it would be so cool if they included, not this one, if they included an extra one of these, because it opens up the possibilities of what you can do with this. Just all around awesome little unit. Like I said, $169. It's a little pricey, but hey, if you're serious about vlogging, like I said, you heard the 2 clips that I did outside, the difference that makes when you have the mic right with you. Now, I used to do this with a micro cassette recorder. I would hook the lavalier mic to a micro cassette recorder, and that's kind of a pain because then I have to sync the audio after the fact in post when I'm editing, and so I have to sync that with what's going on, and it's all a big old mess. With this, it's direct. That's one step I don't have to do. It's just so awesome. Anyhow, 5 Rangers. God bless y'all. I've done one on long enough. We'll see you on the next review. Don't know what's going to be, but it'll probably be something cool. So God bless everybody, and take care. Talk to y'all later. Bye.